Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey, everybody, thanks for joining us on today's video. 04 Porsche 911 C4S Cabriolet. It's a mouthful for a sports car, but as we walk around this car, first off, this was a very expensive car in 2004. Well over $100,000 with the options and the upgrades that are on it. So you look for a cool car. I'll tell you what I like a lot about this car is the color. The color's Atlas blue. And I parked it specifically under here so that at night you could kind of see. In the dark, it kind of turns black. But in the sunshine, it gets this blue metallic color that is smoking hot. It's got this little gray flavor to it and really looks nice. But come on up and I want to show you just the quality of paint on this car. Nice and clear. That's the way every car you should be buying. You should be able to see everything crystal clear everywhere. This should be nice. Be done here. We just washed the car, so if you see a few water spots or whatever. Anyway, awesome pieces. So come on up and let's check this out. Nice set of 19s, red calipers like a C4S is supposed to have, cross-drilled rotors, always a good sign. Tires on a car. You know, if this is your baby, you're going to put the best tire you can put on there. If you're just flipping it to sell it, to get rid of it, you're going to put the cheapest Chinese tire you can get on there just to get it to pass. In this case here is a set of Michelin Pilot Sports. They're fairly expensive tires. That way you know you're getting a really nice car. Awesome looking rims. I love the silver. It's just enough bling to make the rest of the car pop. This right here, a factory nose, but we added this, a front splitter and spoiler right there. Okay. We also added this rear wing. And what's nice about this is the rear wing, if you don't love it, comes off. Okay. And then we just put this piece back in where it came from. But like, check out the back of this car for a second. Got a dealer tag on it right now because we're going to go take it for a test drive. But this is really, really nice. I love the red S that we put on there, the polished exhaust tips, and look how just wide this car is. I mean, it's really, really wide. We call this the J-Lo of sports cars, and for a reason, because it really, it's just, I don't know, takes up the whole lane. But that's how you get that great traction of these things, because they're nice and wide. But here's a couple small features that you may not have known about the car. For instance, this is the front of the convertible top that would normally sit up right here. Typically those are soft. In this case here, Porsche makes this hard so that A, it won't buff it, right? And B, when it's back here, it's nicely finished, doesn't move around, and it fits really well underneath this motorized tonneau cover. Another safety feature right here. These are roll bars inside here. And what will happen is, if the car tilts either way, it has rollover protection where these would shoot up automatically, okay? And protect the occupants from a car flipping over. In a convertible, you don't have the protection back here. Here, that would give you the same thing as a coupe. You know, one of my favorite things about this car is the fact that it's so easy and so quick to put down the top. It's like one-handed operation. You don't have to unlatch anything. You don't have to tuck anything. No tonneau covers, no nothing. I mean, you just push one button, pull up to a light, whatever, or you're getting ready to leave the office. And check this out. It's really just quick. It's easy. It's done. There's a light on the dash here to let you know when that's all done. And if you continue to hold the button down, let's say it's still a little chilly out, but you want to, you know, put the windows up, you can do this. And it rolls the windows up for you. This is one of the things people love so much about these cars is the fact is, first off, they're the only real world exotic daily driver. But you can put two kids back here. I don't think that I want to sit back here on a trip to the beach, but I do have the seat slid all the way back, and I'm 6'1". Typically there's plenty of room back here for people in the front and the back, and everybody can go, which is nice, man. This could be a daily driver or a weekend car or whatever. This clearly was somebody's weekend car with only 28,000 miles on it. It's amazing. All right, so let's take a peek around the car and we'll check, we'll start under the hood, which doesn't house the engine, of course, but it does house some nice storage. It also houses a windscreen. Now, you don't have to keep the windscreen in here if you don't want to. It also mounts inside there and stays in there hidden permanently if you don't keep people in the back or if you're never going to use it. And look how much usable storage you have here. Some soft luggage could go right there. This is the original sticker that shows the options that came on the car. And this sticker has a lot of rows of options. As we walk around, you're going to see a lot of that. Xenon headlights, for instance. Okay? Special cost color that we just talked about. This is kind of cool. Now, you're not typically going to work on these cars. Like I said, we just washed the car. There goes some water. All the stuff that you would want to save, believe it or not, is from underneath. So they rack these cars, and you can see everything from spark plugs, wires, all the oil filters, stuff like that. Up here is pretty much just maintenance items for checking and filling things. Air filter boxes right there, fans for the air conditioning condenser, things like that. Fresh air intake right here. It's a nice cold, dense air that goes in there. And it's nice and clean. It's got the factory stickers still inside here. It's just so nice and clean. That's what you get when you get these low mileage exotics like that. Like, this is the way to buy a car. This car is selling for, I believe it's in the 40s somewhere. You know, this car is over $100,000, has 28,000 miles on it. I mean, it's a spectacular bargain, not to mention great looking. All right, let's take a peek inside. A lot of money in interior items when it comes to Porsche. For instance, most people don't know, but Porsches don't come standard with leather back seats. They typically come with vinyl. But this not only has leather back seats, this has a $4,000 upgraded full leather interior, meaning that the door panels are covered in leather, okay? Back here, the seats, the pillars, the dash, the console, covered in leather. This right here, embossed headrest, is an option also. This also has supple leather, which is a little bit softer than the regular leather that would come in the cars. And it's actually really nice. Now keep in mind, 2004, you know, navigation was very expensive. It's come down in price. We're in 2011 right now, and navigation's got a lot less expensive. But this car has a navigation, factory built in. It's got a CD changer. Got a place right here for storing CDs. It's got climate control, which is nice right here. It's got heated seats. It's got power seats. Check out these door sills that we had made for the car. Like I said, we just washed the car, so sorry about that, but check out those. We had those made for this car. This is nice. It's got the upgraded Bose sound system. Inside right here, it's got a place for the iPod dock. I've been driving this car for a couple of days, so I use it A for my iPhone, and B, it charges at the same time. So it plays through the stereo and charges your iPod, which is really nice. Carbon fiber steering wheel, carbon fiber shift handle, and shifter, parking brake handle. I can't speak English too well, but I'm working on it. Okay, gauges, 8,000 RPM tach, 200 mile an hour speedometer, and a lot of information. For instance, like this is kind of cool. Like you can check the oil level of your car from inside the car, which is really nice. Just pull this lever right here, and it actually will check the oil for you, the level, and let you know if you need to add oil or not. You never even have to get out of the car. Just nice stuff like that. A rear defroster for the convertible top. This has PSM, which is Porsche Stability Management, another expensive option. And the nice thing about that is what it does is it allows you to, if the car started to rotate, I mean it's starting to slide, it can actually apply the brakes separately and independently at each corner, reel back in the engine. If you're, for some reason, your foot slipped on the gas and is applying too much power, it can, it'll modulate the power, because the days of cars being connected by a cable have long gone. You know, most people don't know, but the pedal is not connected to the engine anymore. It's connected to a microprocessor, and there's a servo motor that operates the butterflies that give the engine its opening and closing. So that's been going on for a really long time, and that's how you're able to do those safety things and help the car out. A couple of nice little small features, cup holders. Even though this is a sports car you could take to the track, it's always nice to have maybe a latte on the way home. Nice size glove box. But everything closes nice, feels great, and what have you. Enough of my rambling, but how about I start it for you so you can hear what it sounds like, okay? You know, I've rambled on enough about this car. It's a loaded up car with the navigation and the special paint, the beautiful wheels, the ridiculously low miles. The fact that these cars are well over $100,000 now makes this an awesome, awesome buy. Get this car before it gets away. It's really a lot of fun in your life. Call us 301-816-1000 and we'll tell you all about it.